Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and bring us to this screen. Hey, everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome. We're going to be watching the finale to Star Wars Skeleton Crew in just a moment, so feel free to stick around. I am really looking forward to this. I really have enjoyed this show quite a bit, and, it was advertised as Goonies in Star Wars. And I feel like for the most part it's lived up to that premise, maybe with a touch of Pirates of the Caribbean thrown in or something like that. But really, on the whole, I've very much enjoyed this. Excuse me. Wow, this series. Um, I went ahead and got us started by muting the desktop audio. So I'm going to try to get us underway as quickly as possible because I want to see this finale. And I'm sure you guys do as well if you haven't watched it already. And if you have, please, please, no spoilers. Thank you. Okay. So, let me go ahead. I've got the headphones in. Let me plug them in real quick. And apparently I just disconnected something. There we go. Headphones are plugged in, and we are going to go ahead and let's see, get ourselves ready. I am going to do a quick little sound test. I'm going to click on the episode, and hopefully you guys will not hear anything that I'm about to. It should be the Disney Plus fanfare. Okay, Disney Plus is playing a commercial, so there's the Disney Plus fanfare. All right, and there we go. I have just paused it. Hopefully, you guys have not heard anything. And let me just go ahead and thank everyone who has been here. Please, if you enjoy this kind of content, please go ahead and thwip the like button. It really helps me out. And also, let me just say thank you to everyone who has participated in tonight's poll. We've gotten a total of 4 votes so far. The question has been, how have you enjoyed this series? This series, of course, being Star Wars Skeleton Crew. And I've got 2 votes that says I've enjoyed this immensely. And then I've had 2 votes that say I have enjoyed this decently. It's good, but not great. That's okay. No one for meh and no one for not at all. So I consider that to be a ringing endorsement thus far. Hello to Hail to the Geeks. And I say thank you guys for being here. I'm going to assume that at least Hail to the Geeks has seen this already. So I hope you enjoyed it. I assume that you're tuning in because you did enjoy it at least decently and want to see what I think, or you're just, just being cool. So, which is also very nice and very welcome. I've already done this, so we're going to go ahead and get to recording. All right, and it looks like we got one person who voted meh now. I think someone just wanted to be contrary. Contrarian. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Um, all these votes, guys, please go ahead and like the stream. It really helps me out and tells other people that this content is good. So please do that if you can. All right. And I say watch too. Okay. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to this. I waited. I waited until 8 o'clock when the episode dropped, and then I went ahead and put the title into the to the stream link and then just kind of threw it out there. So I am really glad that you guys are here though, and I'm looking forward to it as well. Okay. So the intention is that this will eventually become a reaction video. So we're going to get started in just a second, and we're going to start with the reaction video portion of the recording, and then we're just going to get right into the show itself, the episode. And yeah, all right. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to this watch party and reaction to Star Wars Skeleton Crew. We are on deck for episode 8, the finale. It is called the real good guys. One thing that I do like about this show so far, aside from the fact that it is essentially the Goonies in space, in Star Wars, whatever you want to call it, but I like the fact that so far every title has appeared somewhere in the dialogue for each episode. Um, I know that's not the most creative way to do titles or anything like that, but I like it. It lends an air of authenticity, especially the lines that come from the kids that encompass the title. I think it really kind of makes it, it helps make it feel a bit more like a kid venture for lack of a better term. So, all right. In the previous episode, the kids got through. They took the Onyx Cinder, and they got through At Attin's planetary. What was it? Planetary defenses, the barrier, as it was called. And then they found out at the end that Jod was on there with them, who immediately starts to threaten them with a lightsaber. They get to the planet. The really stupid security droids basically show Jod all of the, the one of their, what is it, 1,139 vaults, a single one of which could probably enrich an entire planet by itself. And he ends the episode brandishing a lightsaber at the kids and their parents who have just shown up. So I'm really eager to see what the what the finale is going to give us here, because things have gotten pretty dark in this show already. We've had Jod kill at least, well, he killed at least one person with a blaster in cold blood. He dumped acid on a bunch of other people that were pursuing them. And then he's threatened the kids and their parents. Like, it's gotten pretty dark. I would like to know more about him, but I want the spotlight to be squarely on the kids. So, all right. And I think without further ado, we're going to find out in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream to these reactions on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think we're ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and pull on ye old headphones. We are going to go ahead and just take a quick, I want to take one quick look at the poll because the numbers have been shifting. Okay, we've got 8 votes. 38% of you have said that you've enjoyed this immensely. Half of you have said you've enjoyed it decently. And then one of you has said, meh, it's all right, So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we are going to do so. Let me see. All right, I don't think there's anything stopping me. Okay, everyone. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. The finale, Episode 8, The Real Good Guys. Here we go. All right, here's the recap. Okay, seeing Jod at the beginning when he was Silvo. Oh, yeah. The, what was her name? Kim? The, watching him decapitate Smee again was not, I didn't need that. Dumb droids. Yep. Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm expecting like, lightsaber violence, and then we get this strumming, gentle intro to Star Wars, and it's a little jarring, I guess. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Wow. Yeah, the kids are like, you're a freaking jerk. I'd much rather not, I would say, if I were her. Wow, that just got really ooh. Okay, all right. That was a good start. Jod basically doing the bluff role and succeeding. The kids are all like, "What the heck? Go away." Dad, you're so useless. Why? It's like, Dad, I've seen exactly. I've seen things off planet. Uh-huh. The stupid droids. The stupid droids that are like probably recording and streaming all this to them. Come on. How you gonna do this, Wim? Honestly, I would have just like tried to report the assessor or emissary or whatever as soon as. Oh, Dad, come on. You were such a disappointment. Okay, who's the supervisor gonna be? Walkie talkies, yes. None of your business, droid. Get out of here. Playing with action figures to cover. I mean, normally I wouldn't go for that, but these droids are so stupid that sure, yeah, why not? Is who is it? Who is the man behind the curtain? Sorry, the droid behind the curtain. There we go. You can probably hear me better now. I swear to God, if it's the Borg Queen. How is it that dusty? It is a droid. Uh-huh. Who? Okay. They are indeed ruled by a droid. Uh-huh. Interesting. I wonder who the voice is. Oh, now he's becoming a bully. Oh. Oh, God, this is disappointing. And that is. Oh. Dang. Okay, finally. And he is nowhere near as efficient as a Jedi. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Seriously? He just has to jab it in the eye with a lightsaber and the entire planet goes down? Uh, this is feeling a little bit lazy here. All the droids are powered down. All right. Oh, like she knows. Is it just simply labeled barrier override? Uh-oh. I don't want to destroy anything. Ooh, that look Fern's given him. Oh, if looks could kill. Frickin' bullies. Frickin' bullies. The invasion. Okay. I mean, I like the setup. I'm not exactly crazy about how they've gotten to it, but I'm eager to see what happens next. Dang. Dad's like, what? Okay, Dad, this is your chance to not be useless. With the power out, like, they have no defenses, right? Oh my god. I thought Dogpool was the ugliest dog ever. Neil's taking a bubble bath. Everybody's seeing this and they're not believing it. He's like, I have a call to make. I need to make a call. Seriously? They don't even need to do that. They don't need to fire on the civilians. Oh, kids on hover bikes. God, you have to. He's like, I'm taking the bikes. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Got a planet to save. You're, dude. You've been useless. You had your chance. Is that is that the Bob Falfa analog? Not. Okay, all right. So how are they going to get back into space? They need to find the Onyx Cinder, I guess? Okay, so right now, Dad is at least trying to be useful. Fern's mom has the potential to be useful. Again, what is the point of all this? It's just pointless terrorism. YouTube probably doesn't like me using that word. Oh well. Yes. Okay, so with the hover bikes into the forest, getting slight ET vibes. I'm okay with it though. Listen to the other kid, Dad. Oh, go, go, go. Oh, good. They made it. They all made it. Dad is like, yes, this is awesome. So where are they going exactly? I mean, is this the hangar where their ship landed or what? Oh, all right. Neil's gonna hide now. Okay, what's he gonna do? How's he gonna provide cover? Is that it? Okay, past all the stupid deactivated droids. Wait, what? Dad's like, you better strap in, old timer. Landing clamps. That's gonna be a problem. Son, I am a level 7 systems coordinator. I can do it. I love that. How is he providing cover? What's he going to do? Set off some fireworks? What? Oh. Ooh. I love Fern. All right. Okay, kiddo. What are we doing? He won't. Oh. I'm going to use mom as bait. Uh, you know, in that outfit, he looks like a white Lando. And I'm a little bit resentful that he looks like Lando. Don't say it. I said it. You all work for me. Okay, Dad. Oh, I didn't realize those things could skim water. All right, Wendell. Wendell's got the stunt riding bug. Hey, Wim. Okay, this is. Oh. Oh, yeah. You just. Oh, he's bluffing. Yeah. Ooh, Jedi Army. That was Okay, this is pretty thin. It's not really the story that needs work. It's just your attention. Fern wrestling from the wrestling the blaster. Yep. Nope. Everyone scatter. You idiots! You gave up your tactical advantage. It's just KB in the ship, isn't it? Nice. Smee is back. Don't want to destroy the Onyx Cinder now, do ya? Neil. Nice. At least he knew to get out of there. You don't get to talk like that, Jod. You don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done, asshole. Yeah, I knew it was KB that was going to have to contact her. Who you going to call? Pirate Busters! Uh-oh. Stop attacking the pirate ship. KB, you better strap in. I just noticed, does KB have two moms? Come on. Well, that's not a crash. Kid, chill, chill. There was no explosion. There was no crash, right? I didn't hear anything. Okay, we need a distraction. Farah, you moron. No. Okay, all right. Wim's like, oh, I'm gone. He's already touching it. No. Disignite the lightsaber or you're going to lose everything. It'll. Okay, he's got past trauma. Well, then be one of the pinpricks of light, you pinprick. Don't let go. Don't let go. Dad. I'd have kicked him in the knees as I went to my dad. Oh, but you're willing to enslave people? What the heck? Dad's mad. Dang. Okay. Was not expecting him to land a punch. Uh, oh, it's a tug of war for the lightsaber. Somebody pull the switch while he's distracted. Farah, I swear to God, stay out of this. Yeah, do something. Stop being useless. Ah, that looks like it's going to be painful. Barrier's down. You're screwed. Oh, I don't know. You may not want to use that thing. Now they can actually see the rest of the galaxy. That's got to be one hell of a revelation for them. Oh, look. Pirate Busters. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a B-wing fire like that before. That was cool. KB KB is fine. I have no doubt that she managed to land the ship. Well, there goes your frigate. You can't get to the Onyx Cinder. I have a feeling you're going to be spending your days in jail there, buddy. What is he smiling about? Oh, well, that thing is going to crash. That thing is going to crash hard. They saved the planet. Get on the hover bikes. Find her. Okay. Out comes some. Oh my God. See? She kept it from crashing. At least too badly. There we go. Welcome back. Did we win? Just call him Smee. What? He doesn't have to take assessment because, like, he's claiming the ship, or what? Alvin! Okay, I guess they were able to hotwire the supervisor. Okay, all right. I like that. Oh, look, we got some visuals over the credits too. I'm just looking at some of these visuals. Starring Jude Law. I like these. I wish they'd done these over more credits. Harry Condon, Tunde Adebimpe, Aliyah Shawkat. Huh. I wonder how relevant these are to the like to the story at hand, or were these just like things that Wim was looking at on his pad, stories of the Jedi and such. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and just put a stop to everything here. Okay, all right. Oh, that was fun. There were one or two parts where I was like, really? Would that actually happen? But I mean, we're talking about like a universe where, force pushing people and lightsabers are possible. So, you know. All right. Okay, and let's see. I see a whole bunch of people. Well, I see a very active chat. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. He's not taking the assessment because he's blowing this popsicle stand ASAP. Yeah, because the testing building is oh, okay, I didn't catch that. I did not catch that. Somewhat soft landing. Yeah, what like Wendell redeemed himself. And then Farah, like, only at the last possible second did she find, like, she was really like, and I get it. I get it. You know, concerned parent, fear for your child's safety. I get it. But like, I'm sorry, like, bullies really piss me off. And that's what Jod ended up being, you know? I don't know. I don't know. But no, this was fun. This was fun. There were definitely one or two quibbles that I had with this episode. Most of it concerning like the supervisor and just like how darned easy it was for Jod to basically shut him down. Um, like what kind of lazy writing is that? You know, it was a very flimsy excuse to give Jod the upper hand, and I don't know, that just didn't feel earned to me. Um, and then also he shuts down the supervisor, so the like every interconnected machine on the planet goes down. I've had some issues with that. Like, did we learn nothing from the Phantom Menace? Did we learn nothing from the Trade Federation's terrible designs? So, but aside from that, I was not expecting a like a whole like we've got to, you know, we've got to fight the ships to save the planet type of thing. um I was, I don't know, I guess I was expecting it to be more personal, and really, I mean, that was probably a dumb um assumption on my part, because like Star Wars has its place for like personal battles. I mean, you know, you can just look at Luke and the Emperor on the Death Star, or, you know, but I mean, it's also the place for these larger scale battles. Like in this case, um, kids on hover bikes versus pirate frigates, you know, and so it, you know, it yes, it was a little cheesy and maybe a little hokey, but it really does kind of capture the spirit of what I felt like a lot of, I don't know, a lot of 80s movies, a lot of, you know, shows from the 80s that really just featured that kind of kids on bikes vibe, you know? It's like kids on bikes going on adventures, doing all these things. That really became apparent when the kids and Wendell got the hover bikes, and then basically, you know, did a did an impression of ET in which they were trying to avoid the, you know, the guys with guns looking for them on bikes. Um, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. I like that each of the kids had a pretty good part to play. Wendell eventually, like, he became useful. Farah at the end, once she got over her fear, became useful. And it really shows like the kind of growth that these kids had. I mean, look at Neil, who you could have easily gotten away with calling cowardly at the beginning of this show. Little dude gets into a turbo laser and starts gunning down a pirate ship, you know? And he's also got the wherewithal to know, okay, I need to get out of here now before this thing gets blown up, you know? Um, Wim finally got to handle a lightsaber properly, which that was great. Um, but he's been the one that's wanted this adventure the most, and I think he finally came to terms with, maybe I don't really want this adventure. And then when things finally turned out okay, he's like, no, no, I think this is just the beginning. I think I want more from the galaxy than just what At Attin has to offer. Fern really came into her own. You know, before she was just, cool biker girl wannabe who, was just interested in getting her hands on a part for her bike. And, she really came to understand, a lot about being responsible for others and, just making sure that, the people around you that you're able to, to care for and protect them. And then finally, KB, who, has, I don't know, she's been the silent one, but she's also been the one that has demonstrated the most facility with tech. Obviously, she seems to have she's got an implant herself, um, and she did a good job of not only figuring out what her limits were, but knowing when the time was to try to exceed those limits. She really came through clutch in the end by getting the ship past the barrier, and then calling Kim for help and getting the X-wings to come and battle the pirates for them. So it was very entertaining and very I if I have any if I have any even like aside from the other critiques, if I have any just minor critique that I something I would have liked to have seen, it would have been a more kind of like the Goonies slash you know the pirate, One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship sailing off in the end, like something like that. And I hope that one of the kids, I don't know how realistic this is, but I hope that one of the kids eventually gets custody of the Onyx Cinder. Maybe they all get it. I don't know. Um, and I mean, At Attin will have gone a pretty huge planetary, I think upheaval is maybe not quite the word for it, but a big shift planetarily, simply because now they're not cut off from the rest of the galaxy. Now their kids can actually see the stars in the galaxy. And there may be adults among them too who are just like, yeah, wow. Well, we've seen some of what the galaxy has to offer. Let's go check out the rest of it. So I don't know, a lot of entertaining moments that I really enjoyed. Um, and again, this series is exactly what it promised to be. It was essentially the Goonies in space. And it really was. I really did feel that vibe. I think that John Watts did an amazing job kind of just helming this series and keeping that, that kid-friendly vibe for the most part. There were one or two dark parts. But I mean, this is the director that did Spider-Man Homecoming. This is the guy who this is the one that's been in charge of the MCU Spider-Man movies. So I'm just I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this. I guess I would have liked a little more punch at the end. I would have liked to have known what ultimately happens with Jod, what ultimately happens with Smee and the Onyx Cinder. Um and yeah, what the kids are going to do now that they have been on this grand adventure and the galaxy has just been cracked wide open for them, at least on a personal level. Like what are they going to do? Like, you know, is the great work going to be enough for them now? It wouldn't be for me at that point. I'd be like, no, no, no. I'm going. I want to see this. I want to see what's out there. Very very Luke Skywalker at the start of New Hope. Like I want to know what is out there in the galaxy. I want to see it for myself. So, but this was great. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What did you think of this episode and this show? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. And finally, Channel memberships are now active on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which perks you'd like access to. Benefits include shoutouts, members only live streams, members only videos, and early access to selected uploaded content. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. All right. And I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Wow. Oh, this was such a good series. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and make another announcement. So aside from these watch parties, I have occasionally been watching The Boys. And now that Skeleton Crew is over, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I will do my regular Friday movie watch parties and, my Saturday Let's Play streams. However, shows, I might watch an episode of The Boys. I still need to finish off the last episode of season 1. But after that, after Skeleton Crew, now we're going to take a break. And we are going to wait until about 2 weeks from now on Wednesday, January 29th, when I will be doing watch parties for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I am so excited for this show. I'm finally going to be able to live cover a show on my YouTube channel, a Spider-Man animated show on my YouTube channel as the episodes are dropping. I am so ready for this. I can't tell you guys how excited I have been for this show. I think I've heard about this show for like the last 3 years. And so the fact that it is finally coming to Disney Plus just tickles me to no end. I'm so ready. So be sure to join me in about 15 days from this live stream. So on January 29th, be sure to join me for the watch parties for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I am I am probably not expressing it enough. I am so excited, guys. I'm so very excited. Okay, all right. Thanks to everyone who has been hanging out in the chat. I really appreciate you. I'm actually going to go over the rest of chat now and see what you guys have been saying. Hail to the Geeks mentioned that it was Kim, spelled, in Star Wars. And then also mentioned that the supervisor is voiced by Stephen Fry. That name is familiar. But it's a big lever. It took him forever to pull that big lever too, All right, let's see. KG, what are you laughing at? Oh, were you laughing at my dog comment? Because you've got a frog and a dog next to each other? Okay, all right. This chase had to be fun to film. Oh man, can you imagine just filming almost any of this? Like, I can't imagine how much fun the cast was having. Definite ET vibes. Yeah, no, that bike scene definitely. Yeah. Nice that the posts are blasting them so many doors. The posts. Oh, okay. Nice that the posts are blasting them. Oh. KB and 33, the Headless Horseman 33. I'm just calling him Smee. Like, as far as I'm concerned, that's who he is, All right. She does have 2 moms unless one is her aunt, but I doubt it. I mean, I suppose that's possible too. It doesn't matter. Like, this is it's like something that I maybe, I noticed in passing eventually. But like it's just one of those things like, oh, okay, she's got 2 moms. Cool. And then you move on with your life, and the way that I personally feel these things should be. Certainly the way they should be handled. Farah is now the useless parent. Yeah, she did kind of swap with Wendell. Yeah, somewhat soft landing. He doesn't take the assessment because the testing building is destroyed. Yeah, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that at all. All right, not taking the assessment because he's blowing this popsicle stand ASAP. Yeah, see that was kind of my read on it, but you know, Hail to the Geeks' assessment makes plenty of sense too. So plus they will have to restructure their whole government because they've effectively been cut off from the Republic. And I'm guessing, were they cut off from the Empire as well? Because like last they knew, the Jedi were traitors. Like did the Empire not know about At Attin? I really would like to know. You know, just for like, just for backstory. Oh my God, Fern's mom was so annoying. I mean, at times she really was. Like, it was like, come on, just stop being useless. By the way, Crystal Cedar, welcome. Same to KG. All right, let's see. Don't know, but the credits were pretty. They were Wim's storybooks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't feel like this was the best episode, but it was a solid wrap up. Yeah, I will agree with you on that. I mean, like, I definitely liked a lot about it. I definitely had some issues with parts of it as well. So no, I definitely agree with you there. All right. Farah hesitated way too much. I get it. They're also brainwashed, but come on. And I mean, I guess to not throw Farah under the bus too hard, you know, a parent concerned about their child's safety and I guess the later safety of their planet, like I can kind of understand why she took the position she did. That didn't make it any less annoying, but it was like, okay, all right, you know. All right. KG's daughter absolutely loved it. I guess that was the point, right? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I and many Star Wars fans, we are fans of a certain age. All right? We grew up with this stuff. We came of age with this stuff. I understand the attachment and the impulse to not only call it your own, but to really try to claim it and keep it for yourself. But we have to get behind the notion that not all Star Wars programs are going to be made for us, for our age group, for our particular demographic. And that's okay. All right. I feel like the point of Star Wars and a lot of these fandoms, including Star Trek, which I'm also a big fan of, is to really tell these stories from other viewpoints so that we can not only better understand a lot of the other cultures that are portrayed in these stories, but also other people who may not be from the same walk of life that we are, the people that we may have to work with or sit with on the bus, the people that we might see on the way to work, like that really to me is the point of this kind of storytelling. It's essentially it's essentially a moral one. It's to show that yes, good can triumph over evil. And yes, sometimes the bad guys win. But it's also to use these these delightful lies, in a sense, to kind of reveal a greater truth about the world that we live in. And I feel that some people who want to make Star Wars one thing and one thing only, I don't understand those people. So, all right. They also made it entertaining for the adults as well. Yeah. I mean, I was entertained and I was 8-year-old me would have loved this show. All right. 47-year-old me loves this show. Like, and I think that's great, you know? I think it's great. So, I agree the ending could have been more than just another win close up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked Wim, and I think that he was definitely, um, he was intended to be at least one of the, the he was intended to be like the fan, essentially, like the Star Wars fan who gets to go on an adventure, you know? So, but but yeah, no, would have just liked to have known more about what happens to everyone. So, I love what Fern told her mother in the episode, that amongst all the awfulness they saw throughout the galaxy, there was good too. Okay, so KG, question for you, and the question for the rest of you, actually, because when Fern was telling her mom that, I don't know why, but that got me really emotional. Like, I very nearly shed a tear when she said that. And was I the only one that was that affected by it, or were other people like affected by it? And if so, I feel it's not just because of the sentiment. I really feel that that young actress just really, she did her homework. She knew the assignment, and just she nailed the tone, she nailed the delivery. And I don't know, I really hope we see, I really hope we see more work from her, you know. Thank you for the great watch parties. You're welcome, Crystal. And again, I'm gonna keep doing these, so stay tuned. They will be on their way. We'll be doing the boys at some point, but we're also friendly, or your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm mm, so excited. All right. Spelled in Star Wars. Did you like that? Yeah. Posts pirates, yeah. It was an autocorrect. Okay, yeah, yeah, I got it. That's where my brain went. I don't know if I verbalized it. So, all right. I believe they were also cut off from the Empire too. Okay. I would like to, yeah, I would like some more elaboration on that. And you never know, maybe John Watts, or I don't know, Kathleen Kennedy or whoever could say something about it, but a little more would be nice. A little more would be nice. Facts. They deal in absolutes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Straight from the mouth of Obi-Wan themselves, 47 Nan. 47. I just turned 47 last month, so it was a lovely moment. Yeah. No, it really was. It really was. It's true. We need to be reminded of that sometimes. Mr. Rogers liked to remind us always to look out for the helpers. Yeah. And I seem to remember he said that when people, I think in the aftermath of 9/11, I think people asked him about that, and that I think that was what he said. You need to look for the helpers. That's where you need to look in times of crisis. And it was good wisdom then, and it's still good wisdom now. It really is. Thank you, KG. I still seem to be able to fool a lot of the teens that I work with before they guess my age. Usually when they take a guess, they think that I'm in my late 20s, which I'm just going to enjoy that for however much longer it lasts. I'm sure that, old man age will catch up with me at some point. So, but in the meantime, yeah, I'm just gonna say I've been blessed by genetics. So just one of those faces. Maybe I think the fact that for the most part I also keep it clean shaven probably helps. Um, Probably the fact that I don't have kids probably helps. I hear that having kids ages you, so you know. What's my anti-aging secret? KGA, there they are right there. I shave. and I don't have kids. So, all right, I say is heading out. Thank you for being here. I say I appreciate you very much. Take care, and I will see you around. All right, guys. That's what some people my age have told me. They're like, "Do you have kids?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have kids." They're like, "Ah, that's why you look so good. You don't have kids." And I'm like, "Sounds legit," you know? So that's just what you know. And also, I mean, I, I do take fairly decent care of myself. My I probably don't eat the healthiest, but like I don't smoke. I don't even drink that often, so I mean that probably is a big factor too. So, all right. Well, anyways, guys, this has been great. I think I'm gonna get going. I might return a little later. I think I need to get some exercise in. Talk about healthy habits, you know. But I think when I'm done, I might take some time and play some Stardew Valley because I haven't played in a while and I'm starting to feel that itch, you know? So so yeah, I think that's what's going to happen first, but I really need to get that exercise in before I do that. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being so engaging during the show and participating in the chat. I love it when you guys do that. Thank you so much. And again, keep a lookout for more of these watch alongs. I always do a Friday movie watch party. I'm trying to abandon the term watch alongs, but I always do a Friday movie watch party. And then I'm starting to schedule a Let's Play Saturday on Saturday evenings as well. And I'll feature like a video game during that stream. So this weekend I will be watching The Punisher, the 2004 Punisher movie starring Tom Jane and John Travolta. And then on Saturday, my Let's Play game will be Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. It's a great game. I've played it before. I haven't played it in a while, and I really want to play it again. So tune in for those, and everything else. I post my schedule regularly, so keep an eye out for things that you want to watch along with me. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to get going. So, everyone, thanks again for being here. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.